Hurricane Lee live updates millions of people approaching land in New England under storm alerts. Show title hide title This is where the coastal floods caused by Hurricane Lee may be the worst. When Hurricane Lee reaches land, coastal flooding from Rhode Island to New Brunswick. Tropical storm will bring strong winds and more. Accuweather HAMPTON, NH. According to Evening National Hurricane Center, Hurricane Lee is moving faster towards region as a Category 1 hurricane with a maximum 80 miles. Continuous wind per hour. Millions people remained under tropical storm alerts on Friday evening in East New England and parts Canada. Update. Officials said on Friday that President Joe Biden accepted a disaster statement requested by Maine Governor Janet Mills provide access to federal resources and staff due to the upcoming storm. There were widespread concerns about power outages in Maine, the country's busiest forested state, where the ground was saturated and trees weakened due to heavy summer rains. As the storm approached, public service workers in remote areas up to Tennessee began working across the state on Friday. Although Lee wasn't a storm like it once was, and worst scenarios about New England falling into heart of land were off table. Risks continue for those living in coastal part, where tropical storm is most likely to wind strong. Lee, a powerhouse that once doubled the wind speed within 24 hours and turned into a Category 5 hurricane, is now much weaker but much wider. The encounter's wind cuts dry air on the south side, which will continue to weaken the storm as it moves through colder waters tonight and tomorrow. Lee is expected to turn into a tropical on Saturday evening. However, National Weather Service warns residents of the region. Tropical storm covers strong winds remains a reason to take storms seriously. Winds blowing at 4,050 miles per hour in the interior are expected to overthrow trees and damage power lines. According to the meteorological office in Portland, Maine, it will look more like the Northeast as it has lost its pure tropical storm characteristics. Advice. Estimators said the storm was heading north on a road that could possibly lead to landing in Nova Scotia as a tropical storm. The worst conditions in Cape Cod will occur late Friday night and Saturday, as Lees progress eastward for more than 160 kilometers on Saturday morning, said Accuweather hurricane expert Dan Kottlowski. Maine residents were preparing for Lee's arrival on Friday. We removed everything that could fly in our garden, said Mollie Brunetti, 76, from Belmont, Maine. We removed everything in the windows, he said. We just took family photos and put them in fragile things that could be scattered around. We installed our crankcase pumps and are ready work. And if electricity is cut, we will have to connect it a small generator have. We do our best, he added. Store manager Ryan O'Donnell USA Today told USA on Friday afternoon. Elsewhere, the